Well, welcome to this week on Let's Fix Her Up. I am your host, Mike Jamison, and it's been a crazy few weeks here. Had some health things we had to get through, and we're through it. And we got to thank all the people that have wished us well. I've got my new 40-pound lighter body. I'm really kind of digging that right now. But one of the things that we talked about just a few weeks ago was kind of mold in the house and that smell and this. And we've got a lot of Berber carpeting in our house. And we had to make a decision. We were going to take this Berber carpeting out. My doctor was like, oh, that carpeting is just so bad. I said, you know what, I'm going to give one chance on cleaning this carpet and seeing what we can do with it. And that's one of the things we're going to be talking about this week on the show. Plus, we're also going to be talking with Chris Jacobs. And Chris is a builder, and he's a remodeler, and a young kid, and him and his dad have put together quite a new business. We're going to be talking about a house they're going to be flipping here in Oregon, Ohio, and putting some new ideas together. And remember a few weeks ago when we did the countertops in my house, and the black countertops? Well, we're going to be doing that on their house. It's a little different color and a different setup. So we've got a lot of great stuff this week on Let's Fix Her Up. Well, folks, like I was telling you before, we're really going to start spotlighting some of the guys in the Toledo area that are really starting to put some of these houses together, finding some of the old houses, helping people out with projects. And we've got Chris Jacobs. How you doing, buddy?
Jacob, nice to meet you.
You know, he kind of got with us through Gladio with that project we did with the countertops with the new Dash coatings. And in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be showcasing that. But Chris, you got a beautiful little house over here, one of the old Ryan homes in Oregon, and you guys are basically doing a whole restoration on this.
Correct, yep.
A lot of problems, or?
Lots of plumbing issues.
A lot of plumbing issues.
Drywall issues, countertop issues. Pretty much everything you can think of in the house is
Well, we're going to go inside and find out what's going on. Okay. It's a little windy out here right now. Come on, let's take her in.
Thank you.
Chris, you guys have been here, what, 2-3 weeks now?
Correct.
And this is a room, you got your color scheme down, and I actually love this color scheme. This is what I did in my house here. And I wouldn't say it's basic, but it's a very clean look.
Right, and it's modern.
And so this is going to be the dining room area, right?
Correct. Yep.
I assumed that with this incredible chandelier you have here.
Yep.
A la 80s, right there, baby.
Correct.
That's what the 80s were all about, right there. So,
and I believe it's going to stay.
Oh, you know what? My daughter would look at that and love it.
Right,
definitely love it. And some of the things that have really been the scary thing about, like you said, is the plumbing on this thing. I want to go downstairs. I don't know if we're going to have enough light to do it, but we are going to go downstairs because you made a big change at the main.
Right.
Big change at the main.
It's actually in this closet
over
here.
Oh, it's in the closet. Come
yes.
on, we'll go right over here. All right.
Over this way?
Oh.
Straight over here.
He knows where he's going. Look at this. Oh, my Lord.
Both the valves that I had on there originally both blew out.
Okay.
So then we had some major flooding going on. So then the city had to come out, shut the water off, and I had to get these 2 new valves on. And then I opened up so much more water pressure throughout the house that it started to blow out all the pipes in the rest of the house. And
it's like they're just filled with crud, aren't they?
Correct.
And there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, when you get that, we had that at our house. And, you just got to get the crud out of there. And in a scenario like this, I mean, you got 60 pounds of pressure is what you want, right?
Correct.
And they probably had nothing like that.
Correct. You couldn't even stick a toothpick through it. That's
how
corroded it was.
And now you're basically cleaned out. And folks, it's not like something was done wrong, right?
No, nope.
And it's just the way it was. It's just the way it was. So
yeah, the water gets.
Interesting location, though.
Right. Yeah. It kind of makes it convenient because it's up here, so you don't have to go down to the crawl space. But yeah, it does make it easy for us.
Now let me ask you this: was there any thought of maybe moving that? That's an interesting. I just believe that as interesting location.
Right. Well, to begin with, I thought I was gonna have to actually cut the floor out because the pipes below started to have corrosion in it as well. But I was able to cut it off enough and raise it up to bring it back up to ground level to save it, so I didn't have to do too much.
Well, now, and most of the pipes that are coming into this, the old lead pipe then, or the old?
You have lead plus copper, and then you have galvanized on top of it. You can't do galvanized with copper, so.
That's what makes your problems, right? That's where you get. So if you got copper pipes, you got lead pipes, and then you got the galvanized. And the problem is the galvanized, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, and that's where you're going to get, because I get a ton of people that call me about this. I mean, a ton of people, and that's one of the big no-nos. And and having somebody who knows a little bit about plumbing. Now you see why we're bringing him on, folks. See? He knows that. Well, Chris, come on in. We're going to go into this this kitchen. I got to say, my kitchen in Rossford, I thought was the absolute ugliest kitchen you could have.
This one might top it.
This tops it, right?
This tops it.
Yeah, this is Burger King orange right here, folks, and you're going to use that product we use with the dash coatings. And what color are you going to go with?
It's a off-white. It's going to be a granite though.
Okay.
And it's going to have a bunch of like a dark colored specks in it, plus light colored specks. So it's going to kind of counteract with everything in this kitchen when it's all said and done. We'll have a couple different tones in here, and it should all blend together, hopefully, pretty well.
And, maybe a little backsplash of something here. We'll help you out on that too. And you know, the homeowner is on a real tight budget. You're going to try your best to save these.
Yep, we're going to try to restore them and redo the hardware on them, and hopefully we can get it back up.
You can keep a wood color then?
I believe so.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It should be interesting. And you got some nice, and I always love these kind of houses. They're just, I'm really excited. Next week we should be getting in. Your product should be here.
Correct.
We're hoping. You made a change.
Correct.
You had a change. So, and that's a cool thing with Dash. You can move some stuff around and change it. I'm still real happy with what we did.
Right.
I probably should have gone black. I went with the black stuff, and it's very hard to keep it clean.
Right.
But my buddies over at the that work with us on granite countertops and everything goes, I don't care if it's granite, I don't care what it is. If it's black, it's very hard to keep clean.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah, that's cool. Well, I appreciate you giving us a couple of minutes here. This is a nice house you guys got.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to be bugging you.
Pretty well, in good shape, but I'm giving it probably about 3 weeks.
3 weeks you'll have this baby going.
Yep.
How many people do you have working on it then?
About 4 total.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna take some pictures here, and we'll have this up on our website over on Facebook. Let's Fix Her Up, and if we can help you out, if there's anything we can do, I can't wait till you do this project.
Right,
That'll be next week.
This will be nice.
Should be a lot of fun. And Christopher, thanks for spending some time, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years I've been climbing up that ladder cleaning out those gutters. One time I leaned the ladder up there and the feet were on the deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out and I'm hanging by the gutter and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter with a Gutter Helmet.
Safety Partners Limited has been providing excellence in safety since 1992, adding our Oregon, Ohio store in 2013. SPL Outfitters provides face, head, foot, hand, body, and hearing protection with great brands like Wolverine, Red Cap, Dickie, Wrangler Workwear, and many top safety brands. SPL also carries fire-resistant clothing, harnesses, high-vis apparel, boots, and boot care items. SPL is located in the Buffalo Wild Wings Plaza on Navarre Avenue. Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music is scheduling his 2015 bridal season. I would love to talk to you about your music and video needs for that special day. Now, we don't have 15 different sound systems going out every night, just one, and we concentrate on you and your special day. You will know your DJ. For over 25 years, Mike Jameson has been providing quality sound, lighting, and video for your special day. Call him today at 419-514-1302. Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music and creative video imagery.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center, a hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Now, to all our contractors and all our people that watch the shows, if you have any projects for us, of course, you can get with us on our Facebook account at Let's Fix Her Up on Facebook, and let us know a little bit what the project is. If you're a contractor and you'd like to show one of your projects, feel free to contact us, and we would love to spotlight your product. So we got the workers in here; they're doing their thing. And if you have a product that you'd like to sponsor our show and be part of our show, we got a big, heavy monster coming here right now. Just give us a call, 419-514-1302, and maybe we can make you part of the Let's Fix Her Up family. All right, Chris, like I said, the only mistake I made, this is from a company called Daesh. They're out of Canada. You called them, talked to them. They were real cool with you.
Yes, definitely.
And the only mistake I made with mine was I went with a really dark color.
Did you?
From what I am hearing, no matter what it is, and we're going to be talking with, we've got some granite companies we're working on with too, that this product, or anything, you don't want a dark granite.
Right.
And so you went with a lighter color here with this product. And you know what, it's 100, 125, 130 bucks for the whole setup.
Right.
And basically what you're doing now is you're sanding the linoleum down or the Formica, just to get a coat so it grabs the base coat. And the base coat is like basically a stone coat.
Right.
And we'll be showing that in a little bit. You get to. I'm letting you do all the work. I don't have to do all the work. I'm the star of this show. You get to do your thing there.
Right.
And,
I'm just gonna keep sanding and get this all cleaned off.
And now you're gonna do this up here too, aren't you?
Right. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, we're doing the backsplash. The whole works.
Fantastic.
Yep. All right.
Nothing needed on this. And we got all our sanding done, and you were actually able to sand the backsplash and everything too here, Chris. Now you're just wiping it down, a little wet towel here, just to make sure when you get ready to put that first coat on, it sticks real well.
Right. It should stick up pretty nice. I think it's going to look nice.
All right, Chris, you're on your own here, buddy. I'm just here for moral support. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to pour that base coat in here. You've got everything all smoothed out, ready to go, and time to do the tough stuff.
Right.
That's actually like a stone coating, and that's what, when you put the coat over top of it, you'll kind of sand it down, and that's where you got to get real artsy. And since I've done it, I'm going to teach you how to do it.
Right, it's very
not
thick.
make the mistakes I made.
Right.
And then just basically start putting stuff on.
Yeah, it's very thick.
Yeah, see what I was telling you? Yeah. And that's going to be the stone look coming through when you put the coats on top. We're doing this in October and getting rid of the pumpkin color.
Right, exactly.
We have a way of making Chris laugh, so we have to be real careful with him here. I'm doing the hard work now. But actually, Chris is one of the up-and-coming contractors here in the Toledo and Northwestern Ohio area. And maybe even looking at a point, maybe you can do this for some people that want to have this done, you know.
Yeah.
And, it's a heck of a lot cheaper than putting a whole new countertop in.
Right.
And, we've got Chris's phone number on here, and I think, this is definitely a way of changing your countertops.
Right.
And it
Saving
does
some
not,
money, too.
It saves you a ton of money. I mean, you know, the product alone, you're looking around 150 bucks for it. But I mean, if you wanted to tear it and put a whole new thing in, you're looking at, you know, a couple of $1,000.
Right. Yeah, especially with labor involved, and
Yep.
materials alone are ridiculous.
This is once he gets his first coat on. This is the coat you won't be seeing. This is like the undercoat. You have to let that dry, and I'm pretty sure you're supposed to put a second coat on. I'm pretty sure you are, and certainly isn't going to hurt you. And then you're also going to do the backdrops too, or the
backsplash.
Backsplash there.
Right. So yeah, we'll do another coat, especially to cover this orange up. You know.
Well, it isn't cool though. You literally get everything you need.
Right.
I mean, the sandpaper.
Right.
You know,
all in one kit.
you get a complaining housewife with it too, but we put that off in the back, so that's not here right now. No, I'm just joking.
It does make a little mess, but not very much.
And for your purposes here, because you know you might want to visqueen everything down when you do this.
Correct.
Where with you, we have a whole different project with these cabinets here that we're going to have to do. And we're going to see what a thing looks like and what the colors look like before we decide what color you're going to
do. The cabinet.
Basically, you're going to paint. You know, right? You're prime them and paint them.
Right. Yep. We're going to restore them.
Yeah, you got to save money these days, folks.
Right.
It's, you know, to put a whole new kitchen in here probably cost you $4,000 or $5,000 just for cabinetry and maybe some nice countertops.
Right. Yeah, it's outrageous.
And you're probably going to be able to do all of this for less than $1,000.
Oh, definitely. Now, do you think I should make these roll marks all the same?
You're not going to see them.
Okay.
This is all getting covered up, remember?
Right. I just didn't know if it made it look different in the finished product.
Oh, this is just a texture?
Yep.
Okay.
Texture coat.
I agree you're not going to see them, but you'll be able to feel them, won't you? Or is it going to be...
No, you shouldn't be.
Well,
you
so
want some...
when you're done, it'll be like rubbing your hand just out of the wall.
You want to thump it. Yeah, you want to be able to feel it a little. Well, we're on day 2 of our project here right now, and actually we could have, Chris, we could have done this later in the day. It was just our timing and getting things dried. You wound up getting your 2 coats on, and 2 coats went on real nice with the first coat, and that kind of was like a sandy stuff, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yep. Yeah, it worked out good, and I just want to let everybody know our very professional lighting that we have here in our studio setting, and this is, you know, it cost us a lot to get this, but it works. It works real nice here. But Chris is going to start the second coat, and this is, if you remember the job that I did at my house, we had like a grayish bottom coat like this, and then we put it was almost black. Well, it was black.
Right,
it was black, and yours is more of the same type of color finish. So there's not going to be as much of the you know, sanding and stuff with this product, and then we'll hit it with sealer.
Yeah, it's almost more of a sandy gray.
Yep. Looks good, and he's going to hit, and I'm going to get out of the way because I'm not working on this one. And remember, this was
orange.
Pumpkin orange. Yeah, that's going to look nice.
Yeah, that'll look neutral too.
Kind of crazy for us on our lighting and stuff because the electricity in here, you know, you guys are working on everything, so we go with what we got here.
Right.
So. But you're gonna put 2 coats of this on, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Maybe a little light sand between the coats, just to smooth it down a little bit.
Right.
But, I think you're cool with this.
Give it a better finish too.
Yeah.
Hi there, I'm Nick with A+ Building Maintenance, your Toledo handyman. Do you need home repairs done? Not sure who to call? Here at A+, we install everything from light bulbs to roofing. We're fully licensed and insured to protect you. We're also a proud member of the BBB. Please visit us online at ToledoHandyman.com. There you can see many before and after photos along with other customer testimonials and ask your own home repair question. Any job big or small, A+ Building Maintenance, 419-478-1542.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
Dan R's Automotive Service Center, 4041 Navarre Avenue, has been servicing the area since 1981 for all your automotive service needs. Dan R's Automotive Service Center, world-class service, hometown people. 419-693-6141.
The Union Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and HVACR service mechanics of UA Local 50 build the powerhouses that generate your electricity. Install and service your heating and air conditioning systems, and install the plumbing systems that protect the health of this nation. Everywhere there's a building being built, retrofitted, or maintained, members of UA Local 50 are on the job with skills and the latest sustainable building practices. To do the job right, UA Local 50 Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and service mechanics, building America's future.
Our house is, I've had some mold problems in our house and some very dirty white Berber carpeting. Okay, Berber carpeting, 2 dogs, a daughter, and me, because I am the bachelor from hell. It does not mix. It just doesn't mix. And when I went into this house, I knew I'd be changing the carpeting into this house, and then I said, I'm going to try one time. I'm going to try one time cleaning the carpeting and seeing what we can do with this cleaning. And we're here at Gladio Do It Best, the only place we go whenever we need something done. We come in here. It's kind of like Cheers, where everybody knows your name. That's what Gladio is all about. Out here on Navarre Avenue, and we rented this, and I kind of, when I looked at it, I kind of laughed. I said, God, this little dinky thing, it's the Bissell Big Green. I said, there's no way it's going to have enough suction power to get done what I need to get done. Well, I got to be honest with you, folks, and I'm basically just doing this to get the word out about this machine. It's a fantastic machine. We did my whole house with it, and basically they've got all different types of advanced cleaning products up here. I use the multi-purpose product right here, and basically put a capful or 2. You can put 2 capfuls in with the hot water. When you put the hot water in, they've got the allergens and all of this, and I'm sure this would have probably worked real good for us too. But the stuff that I took out of this carpeting, it was like black pudding. It was so dark and yucky. And it actually, I'm going to get another year out of this Berber carpet until I can afford to be able to put in the new stuff we want to do. But this unit is so easy to use. Basically, this is your top unit that you've got here. This is where all the dirty water and everything goes into. And then in this unit right here, you just fill this up with hot water, and you put a cap full, or you can put 2 capfuls of the solution in here, and it just absolutely works phenomenal. It all fits in real nice. You set that baby right there, you set this baby right here, and then you lock it in place. Actually, you gotta make sure that's down. You lock it in place, and then you're ready to go. And we don't have it turned on now, but I mean, very easy, and it moves real smooth. Nice unit, and then you hit the button here to get the solution to go in, this is just one of them times I am coming here. I paid for this. I paid to use it, and I know they have a couple of them out here out at Gladio Do It Best, but one of the newest innovations in carpet cleaning, and I got to give this thing a thumbs up, because never in a million years did I think my white Berber carpet would be it's not 100% perfect, but it looks really good, and I'm going to be able to keep it at least through this winter until I can afford to put in my my new carpeting or my hardwood floors or whatever we're going to do with that. But come out here to Gladio Do It Best, and they have them there on Navarre Avenue. It's about 25, I think basically it's $24.99 for a 24-hour rental, and if you can get it all set up, get all your vacuuming done, and then come in and get it, you can get your house done. This will probably take care of most of your carpeting in your house, depending on how many rooms that you want to do. I did my daughter's room, and my daughter's room was terrible. picture a kid's room with carpeting, and she made it look brand new in there. She did it all herself too, and it worked out real well. So that's what you're looking at on your costs here. For 2 days, it's $34.99, and it's just a great deal. And glad you do it. Best can get it set up for you, and this is the way to do it. Oh, by the way, let them know that we told you to come out and see this thing, because I think we get to pat ourselves on the back on this one. And this basically is a 6-hour dry time, 4 to 6 hour dry time between the two coats. And I just keep looking at this thing very simply. It's $125.
Right.
And look what you're doing here for $125.
It's going to look really nice.
And Chris is going to be able to do some of these for people in town if you're interested. He's going to be the guy to do it. Chris, give us your phone number for that.
It's 419-215-8820.
And give him a call. And we're, like I said, as we go next week, we're going to show you the finished product on this. And we've got a lot of other products that we're working on in this house. And Chris is one of the young and upcoming contractors in the area that's doing it right, and he really he's getting the right people involved with him. Does a lot of work out at Gladio, Do It Best with Ronnie and Jim Wolford, and of course my bud Jeff Marin, and they all help him out. And I'm really proud of this kid. He's doing a real nice job, and
thank you, Mike.
And he's good to have around. He makes you laugh a little bit too. So I see one thing now, and we'll get a shot of this. There's some specs in the coating here.
Right.
That's why you're not going to have to do the sanding. It's already there. So that's a real cool thing too.
Right.
After that second coat, it's going to really look good. Folks, don't forget letsfixherup.com on Facebook, and we have letsfixherup.com. We have them both, but our Facebook is where we're talking to everybody. We're trying to help everyone out with all their projects. And hey, we'll see you next week. YouTube. YouTube too. Yeah, you can't forget YouTube. That's Jay, my man, Jay Williams, who makes all of this stuff happen. So, Chris, we'll see you next week. And,
thank you very much, Mike.
I know this is going to be done, and then we're going to look into some flooring products that he's working on here.
Right.
And I'm letting everybody know right now, I'm going to put my backsplash in at my house. And Jay and I are going to start working on a floor in my house, too, and get that done. And then you're going to put some windows in for us.
Sounds like a deal.
We're going to rip it out and get that going. So we'll see you next week right here on Let's Fix Her Up.
Thank you. Good job.